Hi friends, wanted to do a quick video about the benefits of going barefoot. For me, the best benefit is that it's relaxing. I enjoy the sensations of different textures on my feet. But there are like actual health benefits. First of all, it can prevent or improve health problems with your feet. Flat feet, plantar fasciitis, things like that can be caused by weakened or stiff tendons and muscles in your feet. Going barefoot can actually help improve those or prevent them in the first place. It makes you more aware of your surroundings when you don't have shoes on because you can actually feel what's around you. So, no, I don't step on nails or broken glass all that often. It has happened once or twice, but I'm aware of my surroundings because I have to be. Going barefoot can also improve proprioception, which is the ability for your brain to know where your body is in relation to things around it. That in turn can help balance. And there is some evidence that it can boost your brain health because you're sending all of that nerve ending impulses to your brain, and your brain's creating this map of where you are in space. And there's some studies have shown that by improving your proprioception, your brain stays healthy longer. You can also improve your muscle and tendon strength and flexibility. When you walk barefoot, your feet move way more than they would in shoes because they're not stuck in that same position. So because your feet are moving, your muscles are having to work more. Instead of the shoe doing the work, your feet are doing the work. And so the muscles have to work harder, and therefore they get stronger. And the tendons become more flexible and stronger because they're moving the way they were designed to. It can also improve posture. High heels put you way out of alignment. Shoes that have thicker soles, especially thicker heels, stick your bones in joints in ways that they shouldn't be. Walking barefoot is the way your body naturally is supposed to be, and it keeps everything in a straight line instead of your butt sticking out with high heels or whatever. It can loosen tense muscles and alleviate headaches. So, you've had a long day at work, you take off your shoes, you stretch your feet, you feel your feet, your legs, all the way up your body, you just relax. Imagine if you didn't have those shoes on to begin with, causing your feet to hurt and muscle tension going all the way up your body, all the way up to your head, causing a headache. Don't have shoes, don't have that problem. And according to Ayurvedic medicine, there are pressure points in the feet that correspond to different organs. Pressure point for the eyes is in the middle of the feet. And so when you're walking barefoot, it's putting pressure on that. So the theory is that it helps improve eye health and vision. And the one for the stomach is like towards the side of the feet, and putting pressure on that theoretically helps digestion. That's Ayurvedic traditions. I'm not an expert in that, so if you want to know more about that, I'm sure you can find more somewhere else from people who actually know what they're talking about. And when you're not wearing shoes, you don't have smelly feet. You don't get ingrown toenails. You don't get foot fungus. You don't get bunions. You don't get corns. You don't get hammer toes. Those are all caused by shoes. That doesn't happen from being barefoot. And children benefit from being barefoot because their feet are still growing. So sticking a kid in a stiff shoe forces their bones to conform to the shape of that shoe. And that can happen to adults as well, but it mostly happens with kids who are still growing. And there's a study done by Dr. Anna Hatton that showed stimulating soles can be helpful for people with diabetic neuropathy. And bonus, you don't have to buy shoes if you're barefoot all the time. Save money. Yay! Shoes can weaken feet if you're using them a lot, similar to keeping your arm in a cast. So absolutely there are reasons to use shoes. If it's scorching hot or freezing cold, or you're in like a construction zone where you could drop something and cut your foot open. Absolutely there are uses for shoes. Just like there are uses for keeping your arm in a cast when it needs to be protected because it's been injured. But when you take that cast off, if you've ever broken your arm, you take that cast off, your arm's all skinny and weak and pale. That's what your feet feel like when they're in shoes all the time. They're skinny and weak and pale. They could be so much stronger and tougher. Not bad tough, like healthy tough, resilient. Footwear, we mentioned, or I mentioned, there's only one of me, mentioned earlier, it can cause feet to mold to the shape of the shoe. Look at most dress shoes or high heels out there. You're squishing your foot into that. That's not natural. Elevated heels causing joint and back pain. Like those poor people that have to be in high heels all day for work. Their joints are so out of whack. They must have so much back pain. That's horrible that people have to do that. Employers should not be able to require people to wear high heels. That's just wrong. And stiff soles can impede natural movement, which leads to the weak muscles and the thick, just tough, unmoving tendons that can cause injury. Plantar fasciitis, bunions can be caused from rubbing against your shoe and just it's messing up your foot. There's so many things going barefoot can prevent and shoes cause. Just give it a try. But if you have foot issues or you've been prescribed orthotics, please check with a doctor to see if it is safe for you to go barefoot more. Being barefoot is safe and fine and compatible for 90% of medical conditions, but there are situations where it can be detrimental to your foot health. So if you do have foot problems or wear orthotics, please check with a doctor before transitioning into more of a barefoot lifestyle. I am not a doctor. This video does not constitute medical advice. These are my thoughts on the matter. Anyways, so that is what I have found to be the benefits for going barefoot. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please stick them down below. I'd be happy to answer. And as always, please subscribe. Bye.